Hey guys, welcome back to the video. In this video, you guys an updated movie room tour. I just moved into my first apartment, which means it's a brand new room with more Funko Pops, Legos, DVDs, posters, a brand new setup, and much more. So without wasting any more time, let's get into it. So this is the door to get into my room, and this goes in this way, but we'll start off with the posters. Inception, The Dark Knight, and Infinity War. I brought all the posters from my old room because I love them so much, and these just fit so well together. And then to get to my setup, before we get into the YouTube stuff specifically, I want to talk about this comic wall. This is my first attempt at making something look cool on my wall, and I absolutely love it. I have a row of X-Men comics at the bottom, some miscellaneous, and then Daredevil, Doctor Strange, and Fantastic Four. I have to shout out these two in specific. This Gambit one is so sick. And then this Daredevil Man Without Fear one is also absolutely raw. I love all of these, and these are like some of the first comics I've ever read. I'm new to the game, so I'm just trying to tap in as much as possible, and I really love these comic covers. Thought I'd display them. I have them in this like clear case, and then I stuck them onto the wall, and I think it looks pretty cool. And then we get to the actual desk itself. This is the same chair from my old setup. Pretty basic stuff. And then in this corner right here, I have a little charging unit. So obviously I'm charging my Apple Watch, but I can also charge all of my batteries, and I just Velcroed it on, and it works so well. And then to the desk itself, before getting into the technical stuff, just some miscellaneous stuff I have laying here. You know, my iPad, headphones, mics, and stuff like that. Water bottle, leave my phone on my desk. I have some miscellaneous camera stuff, like a lot of camera stuff here. My PS5, which I'm always playing. My Mac Mini, as well as like my dongles, my docks, my SD cards, my terabyte. Everything is right here for YouTube video making. I mainly edit on this, but I do have another laptop, which I'll show you guys in just a second here. And then this top row is the most like collectible stuff on my desk. I have this Iron Man Chase Funko Pop, which is absolutely awesome. I do believe it glows in the dark. And then I have this Darth Vader from Obi-Wan Kenobi Funko Pop as well. And then my PS5 controller. This Spider-Man 1 film cell, which I got for like $5, an absolute steal. Picture of me and my family, and then a lamp right here as well. And then getting into the main stuff on my desk, I have a water bottle, of course, my journal for videos and stuff. This is my massive ultra wide monitor. I have a Keychron keyboard and an MX Master 2, I believe. I have this webcam for the podcast. If you haven't already checked out the podcast, What Are You Doing? We make two to three episodes a week. Go check that out. Light. This one broke while I was traveling. And then I use all my audio recording from the Blue Yeti mini mic. And then this is where my camera goes, and as you can see, that kind of leads us to back here where all of my main stuff is for my background, which I'll talk about in a second here, but that does wrap up the desk. And then I have this massive window, which I have blackout curtains over for when I record. And then we have my bed. It's probably my favorite thing in the entire room, this Spider-Man comforter. It's the coolest thing ever. And then on my bed, I also have my charger and then my laptop. This is a 2020 M1 MacBook. It's been through the ringer. I've edited 99% of my YouTube videos on it. It's awesome. And then my final big posters of this entire room, I have The Empire Strikes Back. You guys all know the story. I bought this like 2 seconds after watching Empire Strikes Back for the first time about 2 to 3 years ago. Then I have this awesome The Batman poster, legendary stuff, and then Parasite, one of my favorite, if not my favorite movie of all time. So yeah, these three posters sit right above my bed, which I just absolutely love how it looks, and it's also slightly in the background of my video as well. But now to get to the big stuff, we have here my dresser. I have these trilogy of Spider-Man posters. These are all from the re-release this past spring. Collected all the posters, absolutely love them, had to display them in these, I believe, 11 by 17 Walmart frames. And then here I have all of my press passes ever, which is so cool, and I'm super excited to keep adding to this. A candle. Always have to have a candle. And then I have this Thor's Hammer popcorn bucket from Thor Love and Thunder. Mid-ass movie, but absolutely legendary popcorn bucket. It does open up as well. I absolutely love it. And then I have this little Batman section. This is a Batman McFarlane figure, I believe. I honestly have no clue. And then a little Batman Funko Pop down here. Now, originally the Batman Funko Pop was somewhere else. You guys will see later. But this thing kept falling down because I lost the base to it. So this is kind of just holding it up. And then I have this awesome Spider-Man / Doctor Strange section. So this is my first ever like big figure. I absolutely love this figure, and the base is also super cool. It's from Infinity War, but then I recently started collecting Spider-Man figures and tried to like actually get them. I got this amazing Spider-Man 1, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man 2, like the PS5 game Funko Pop. This is absolutely raw. And then my favorite Spider-Man Funko Pop is this Andrew Garfield holding the mask. It's so cool. I'm super happy with how all of these turned out. And then I have my dresser with my clothes. And before we get into this behemoth, I'll show off these couple posters I have. This Harvey Dent alternate poster from The Dark Knight, and then this Joker poster as well. And then I'll quickly go over here. These are kind of paired with them. This Logan poster, and then this Episode 3 poster as well. These are pretty cool, just little miscellaneous things. But now getting into the big part of this video, this entire shelf. So I'm going to go row by row. I'll start at the bottom and go to the top. So we have so many Funko Pops here. I'm going to try to get to all of them. We have Butcher, Ray Skywalker. We have Silver Surfer, Wanda. I think that's Superman, and then Doctor Strange back there. And then we have Luke Skywalker, Rocky Balboa, Star-Lord, Apollo Creed, and then the Penguin. And then up here, we have all of our main Batman Pops, I guess. Also Paul Atreides, because he just needs to be in the front. But the Riddler, Bruce Wayne. This is a pop-in-a-box exclusive. This is probably my favorite Funko Pop that I own, to be honest. This Paul Atreides from Dune 1. I want to get the Dune 2 one where his eyes are blue. That one's absolutely amazing. And then this Bruce Wayne Target exclusive. Now, I did want to stack them, but they don't necessarily all fit. So for right now, they are all kind of lined up against each other, which kind of sucks because you can't really see all of them. But the main one I did want to show that I just think is really, really cool is this Silver Surfer Pop. This is one of my favorite pops that I own. I do want to move it towards the front at some point. It's really, really cool. A guy at New York Comic Con 2 years ago. I love this thing. But moving up from the Funko Pops, I have this little miscellaneous section. I have this Infinity War, Infinity Gauntlet Lego. And then I have this, I don't know what car it is, but it looks absolutely awesome. It also like revs back and pulls forward. It's so cool. I have the Batmobile, the Lego Mini Batmobile, and this other Lego car as well. And then Funko actually sent me a Pop Yourself request. So I got to make a free pop of myself, which was so cool. And I also made some for some friends as well. Awesome stuff. This Lego Mandalorian head, and then this Lambo. This is one of my newest Lego sets. Absolutely gorgeous. There's so much detail. This is one of my favorites that I own. But moving up, we have the main Lego area. So this is the Avengers Quinjet, probably the most detailed set that I own. It's so awesome. There's just so much stuff going on as well, and the Quinjet is super cool. It's just, I'm so nostalgic for Avengers, so this really just, it makes me happy. And then moving over, I have this X-Wing. I believe this is an Aston Martin, and then another car right there. I believe this is a Porsche. I have that, and then another one of my favorite, most detailed sets is this Up House. It's so beautiful. It's so vibrant. And actually, I'm going to turn it around just so you guys can see the inside because it's so detailed. It all looks really, really cool. And at first, I didn't think this house was worth it. But after building it and the whole process of it, it's one of my favorite sets that I own. And then moving up, this is my main movie section, at least for now. So I'm bookending it with this Batman popcorn bucket, which I absolutely love. And they are organized by section. But starting it off with Steelbooks, we have Army of Darkness, Jurassic Park, The Batman, Wolf of Wall Street, Star Wars The Force Awakens, Hunger Games Battle of the Songbirds and Snakes, American Psycho, Arrival, Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade, and then The Departed. And then for my pretty now extensive Criterion collection, I have Sound of Metal, Memories of Murder, Uncut Gems, Cure, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Raging Bull, In the Mood for Love, Portrait of a Lady on Fire, Parasite, Blue Velvet, and then probably my most prized part of the entire collection, the Before trilogy, which I've been waiting to get my hands on for years. And then for my biggest section, my 4Ks, I have Dune, Oppenheimer, Babylon, The Fabelmans, Across the Spider-Verse, Everything Ever All at Once, Fallout, The Last Jedi, Jaws, Blade Runner 2049, The Green Knight, Spider-Man trilogy, The War for the Planet of the Apes trilogy, and then wrapping it up, my 3 little Blu-rays, Monkey Man, which Universal sent me, Priscilla, and then the Iron Claw. I've actually been waiting for Priscilla and the Iron Claw to get some sort of cool A24 release, but it hasn't happened yet, so I guess I'm just holding out hope for nothing. But moving up to the very top of my display, this is the main book area. I have all 4 seasons of Succession scripts. There's so much, just so much content in here. I've rewatched some of the essential episodes with the script. An absolutely unbeatable experience. And then I have some of my like bigger comics, I guess, and just other scripts. I have the Marvel Encyclopedia. I have the Riddler Year One. This is the entire collection of comics. Invincible Family Matters. I believe this is volume 1. Daredevil Back in Black. This is a Mayor Fisk one. And then Batman The Long Halloween. Probably my all-time favorite comic, even though I haven't read an absurd amount. Batman Year One. And then Batman Official Script Book. I absolutely love it. Before Sunset and Before Sunrise official script, Dune and Dune Messiah, and then finally the Oppenheimer screenplay as well, topping it all off with this super cool Batman Funko Pop Batmobile type of thing. I never took this out of the box originally, but I feel like it fits really well just on top of all my other collectibles. And then to wrap it up, I have the Dunussi, probably the coolest thing in my entire collection. I love it. I had to put it on display. And then I have my Ash from Evil Dead figure. Now, this one would never stand up in my old setup, so I decided to actually tape it down. We have the little radio, the tape player right here. He has his axe. It's Ash himself, and then we have the chainsaw. And on the back, he also has this gun, which I taped on. I absolutely love it. That wraps up my movie room tour. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite movie collectible / item is. And over 98% of you guys who watch these videos aren't yet subscribed. So if you did enjoy this video and don't want to miss out on more of my movie-related content, reviews, rankings, etc., hit that button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.